Hello, everyone. Hope you are doing well today. Just wanted to kind of give you an update, let you know what's going on. Right now, I am currently doing training for my CDL job, which is over the road. So I've been all over the place, haven't really had time to make videos, which includes why I stopped driving for Draiver. And one big reason is because I started this new job and I've been going over the road. Um, and in this video, I'll go more into detail as to why I stopped driving for Draiver, even when I had time before going over to my new company and doing orientation. So one thing was, so in order to get a drive-away plate, you have to do 25 trips with Draiver. And I reached out to them because everything that was coming up on the loading board required a drive-away plate. If you do not have a drive-away plate, you cannot take the vehicle. If you do take the vehicle, you could possibly get pulled over, put out of service, um, and or possibly get a ticket. It's basically the same thing as without driving with a license plate on the vehicle. And unfortunately, I reached out. They said, no, you have to complete the 25 trips. So I wasn't able to do that. And that kind of hindered me as to the trips I was able to take. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to find any trips as a chaser either. So prior to starting my job, I really didn't do much in terms of Draiver, and that's one big reason why I stopped. There wasn't a lot going on there, unfortunately, and that's why I stopped. But always check the trips. Make sure that if you don't have a plate, that you can go ahead and take it. So usually it'll say, driveway plate required. I was about to take one trip and there was no information on it at all. No CDL information, no type of vehicle, none of that. It didn't say if there was a plate required or not. I reached out to Draiver. They got me in contact with the person who requested the trip, and they did inform me, in fact, that it did require driveway plates. So with that, I ended up canceling the trip, and I had nothing going on at that point. And I just kept looking and looking for trips. There wasn't a lot going on. I don't know if things just slowed down and they haven't had the opportunity to do so, or if they were all just driveway plates. And right now, I'm not even at home. I'm currently on the road. I've been in a hotel for the last 2 days, so finally been able to catch up on some sleep and been able to make this video. And I will go also into detail as kind of what I've been doing and how my training experience has been going on. This is probably my last Draiver video, kind of going over everything. And after this is going to be transitioning over to basically what I'm doing in trucking, what I'm doing over the road, how my training's been going, where I've been, things of that nature. So one thing I will say with Draiver, it also might change depend on your market. So it's possible that in your market you have plenty of rides out there that maybe do not require plates. Um, so that's one thing you got to keep in mind. There's always these small trips that are available. I don't like taking them. I personally think they're a waste of time and money. And for instance, one of the, I think it was the first or second day that I started doing Draiver, I had a trip which was pretty close to home. It was from suburb to suburb. And I remember that I went over there and said it was all about to take 2 hours total. I'm like, all right, $50, 2 hours, no big deal. Well, the information was incorrect. The pay was correct, don't get me wrong, but it ended up being 4 hours, and it was $50 for 4 hours, which I really didn't feel was worth it. You're working $12.50, an hour to move two vehicles when they're telling you, hey, it's going to be 25 an hour essentially. So I don't take the smaller trips anymore. What I would do is, if I had the opportunity, I would chase rather than take those small trips. Because I do not have driveway plates, and like I said, they do require you to have 25 trips before you can get those plates. I was thinking maybe, hey, I have a CTL. It's something that is more desirable when it comes to Draiver with moving the vehicles. So I figured I would reach out, tell them, hey, I have a CDL. Can I get a driveway plate? I haven't done my 25 trips yet. And unfortunately, they told me no, which really hindered me. I wasn't able to take trips. There were times, in fact, where I would arrive at a place and there were no notes saying, hey, you need a driveway plate for this vehicle. And a lot of times these would go to auction. So unfortunately, I got there and I had to call Draiver. Hey, they don't have driveway plates. And it just takes a little bit longer because the company that you're picking them up for, they have to get you registration for the vehicle. So that way, if you get pulled over or anything, you're good to go. You're not going to get put out of service. You're not going to have to deal with anything, potentially crazy or that might delay you. So it is a bit of a headache. And there are times where it could be a weekend, for instance. You arrive there and they give you special instructions. Hey, here's the gate code. Here's where the key's located. And you get that, you grab the truck and you go. So if you're in a situation where that truck doesn't have a license plate, it's a weekend, no one's working there, what do you do? You call Draiver first off, let him know the situation that's going on, and it's just a tough situation to be in because you don't have registration for the vehicle, you don't have plates for the vehicle. It doesn't look good in an event that you get pulled over or anything like that. So that's kind of one reason why I stopped driving for Draiver weeks prior to starting with my current company. And I do just want to apologize. I noticed that the light's been kind of getting lighter and darker. I am in a hotel. I'm using my laptop, so the quality is probably not going to be the best. And I'm also on the road. So normally I use my PC, much better, much more powerful. But, I'm using the tools that I got. And so I apologize for any video quality issues or anything like that or lighting issues. I promise you when I am home and I do create these videos, they will be much better. But just wanted to let you know, why I stopped driving for Draiver and what I'm doing now. And I'm going to be having follow-up videos. I'm probably going to do a couple recordings today, so that way I can post some videos throughout the, maybe the next couple weeks. Just kind of slowly let them leak out, so that way I'm not just gone and nothing to be heard of. And because I won't be home probably until second weekend of May, so at least this way I can get some videos out while I'm still on the road. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. I'm going to give you an update on how my training's going, where I've been, what I've learned, and things of that nature, and also how it is essentially living with someone else in a truck. Let me tell you, it does get cramped pretty quickly. So I will get that video out to you soon, guys. Stay tuned, and I look forward to talking to you guys later. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Always feel free to leave a like or subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.